women, you watch these shows like The View, one of the stupidest shows that I've ever seen in my life, with these idiots like what's her, Whoopi Goldberg, and these other women on there, Sunny whatever, and Joy Behar, and all these idiots talking about. They had an episode recently talking about how what are men good for? Men are good for nothing. I forgot the other chubby one's name, but they're talking about having an episode of how men are not good for anything. And so what the media has done is they created this war against men and women. And so what happens is men start to resent women and women start to resent men. And I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know why Hollywood wants this. I don't know if it's to break down society, but I believe it all comes from the devil. And that might be far out there for some people, like, well, from the devil, believing in fictional characters. But I don't think he's a fictional character, and I think he's real. And he manifests himself in and out of Hollywood and celebrities, trying to convince us that men should hate women and women should hate men, because the devil hates marriage. Why does he hate marriage? Because God is for marriage. God is for certain types of relationships and behavior, and the devil will do everything he can to keep you from and trying to get you to do the opposite. God says to women, you should be conservative and in your dress, the way you dress. The devil will do the opposite. Hollywood will do the opposite. They'll say, dress like a tramp and look like a slut, and, be promiscuous and wear a bunch of makeup and yada, 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 wear fine jewelry. And our culture promotes a society that to gear towards materialism. And why? Why? Because it's just to distract you, one, to keep you from your relationship with God, and to also promote sin. Why? Because the devil doesn't care if you worship him, in my opinion, as long as you're not worshiping the one true God. The one true God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That's why he's doing it. It's the same thing with food. Why, gluttony, for example. I'm somebody who suffers from gluttony. I'll be straight up and honest. I suffer from sugary drinks, fatty foods, salty foods, chips, donuts. Sometimes I'll be like, why am I eating this donut? Why am I eating these cookies? I'll literally go and get me this crap that's destroying my body, putting weight on me, making me have to work out even harder. It gives me inflammation. It gives me diabetes. It gives me all this stuff. And sometimes I'm like, why am I doing this? Why is the temptation and the why is the struggle so hard? And it's because they put chemicals. Probably I'm not an expert on this. If you're an expert, DM me. Let's get you on the show so you could talk about why this happens. But all these foods I believe, have chemicals, and I can't prove it. But I believe they have chemicals that are addictive. I once did a research paper in college where I used research to show, this was for a sociology class, I believe, where I found information that said that a lot of our food, like even vegetables, like broccoli or whatever, comes from the ground stuff, that the pesticides that they spray on these vegetables contribute to obesity. And I was like, what the heck? How in the heck does pesticides and chemicals that are in our everyday foods that we buy at the supermarket, how are those foods contributing to obesity? I mean, it's a vegetable, for crying out loud, but that's what it said. It said that the fruits and vegetables, here in America, are sprayed with pesticides and cause obesity. I don't know if this is true or not. Hopefully I don't get, somebody doesn't shut down my show for saying that. It kind of sucks that that's the world we live in, where they're going to shut you down because you're just dropping truth bombs. But I believe it. I mean, there's markets where I bought food. I'm not going to name their names, but you just have to check for yourself. But, I get these lemons and they're like rock hard. And I'm like, this ain't no lemon. I have a lemon tree. And my lemon tree, they're nice and plump with juice and all that stuff. And I'm cutting these lemons. And I'm like, what the heck is this lemon? There's like no juice in it. It's super hard. It looks nice. It looks nice like a lemon. But it's like, what kind of lemon is this? Almost like a plastic toy. It's almost plastic. There's nothing in it. If you get a chance, go to the market. I'm not saying which market, but just go to a market and just pay attention, and you'll see, oh man, some of this stuff seems like fake fruit and vegetables. They're fake in the sense that, they don't seem normal. You know, they're all perfect shaped and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. They just don't seem right to me. But why do